Hey guys, welcome back. So yeah, I'll talk about this cutscene after it happens, but I think they do like it's kind of unconventional. I, it's unconventional for a game, not for a book or a movie. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about. So I just want to. Okay, let's watch it.
Hey. What were you dreaming about?
Was I talking?
You're doing your teeth grinding thing.
Where have you been?
Grab your gear. I want to show you something.
What?
Trust me. Come on. This way.
Okay, I think I can talk over this part. So what?
It's cold.
In the first game,
You sure you don't want to do this when the sun's out? And it's warmer?
you play as Joel
Can't wait.
for the most part.
And you don't want to just tell me?
Then they switch to Ellie. And in the beginning, you play as Joel's daughter. I think that's all you ever play as. So they've done this before. Obviously, in video games, they don't do this a lot because
What are you doing wandering around out here by
when you
yourself?
change characters, you lose your progress with the other character, right? And that's what happened in the first game. When you play as Ellie, you don't have the same guns and you don't have the same upgrades.
You want to keep going? Just drive all the way to Mexico?
So that's why other games don't do it, I guess.
See Manny's hometown?
But it's not an unconventional thing to do in a story. Like, if you think about a book, like, I don't know, Game of Thrones or something, they're constantly changing. It's the third person omniscient thing where, like, you're just, you go around and
All this in the dark?
view all the characters.
Yes.
But when you play a video game, usually you just play as one character. A story-based video game, I guess you could call it. But it is... I'm someone who cares more about the story than the gameplay, so
Rolling like this.
when stuff like this happens, I think this is good, because there's a purpose
Hey, is Mel okay?
for this,
She
in
said
story-wise.
2 days.
And you're getting good information about characters, and
I'm not being weird.
I'm glad that they're doing it more, and they're more comfortable doing it. I guess it makes more sense to do it at the beginning, because you don't have any progress with Ellie or anything. But I don't think you play as this character too much later on. I mean, I've only played for a couple hours.
You wish.
I've had my fill. Thank
But
you.
I like it. I like that they're doing that. Keep switching perspectives and going to different people if you think there's a reason to do it.
If you can do it, I can.
And for this character, there's a reason.
What is that?
You'll be fine.
It's too high.
Come on.
Oop.
Hey, eyes on me. Abby,
You'll be fine. Whoa.
stop looking down.
Owen, we have to go back this way?
Consider it an opportunity to work on your fears.
How about I work my foot up your ass?
Abby, stop flirting.
So yeah, I don't know if they switch perspectives much later on, because I've only ever played. Well, you play as Joel, then you play as Ellie. Now you play as this Abby character.
Is it?
We made it.
Holy shit. It's a fucking city.
Yeah.
Have you told anyone else?
Wanted you to see it first. Saw an armed patrol go from town to an outpost over there. A few more outposts in between. They have electricity, guns. It's a lot of people.
We can figure it out.
Okay. Assuming he's in there, how do we get to him?
We can corner one of the patrols and get confirmation, and then, I don't know, maybe find a way to lure him out.
Yeah, okay. Sure, they'll be happy to offer that information up.
Well, then we make them.
Do you hear yourself?
Okay, what do you want to do? What is going on with you?
Mel's pregnant.
Oh. Okay.
It's not just that, though.
Should I say congrats?
When everyone else sees this, they're gonna want to turn back.
We can convince him, right? I fucking knew I couldn't count on you.
Abby, I want what you want, but not at any cost. Hey,
Don't.
see you back at the lodge.
Okay. I was just thinking, it must be really hard. Harder than it seems to write dialogue like that, where you don't want to give away information because it would be unnatural for the characters to just talk about, well, this is why we're doing this, and just give exposition. But you also don't want it to just be nonsense that you don't like. What are they talking about? I don't care. Who are these people? But I guess it's obvious that they're talking about something relevant to our Joel and Ellie, because why else would we be playing as them? And then they show you the town where you live, and you think, okay, well, I have a little bit of information. I know that they're talking about someone who lives in the town. I don't know who it is. I guess your first instinct would, well, they said he, so they must be talking about Joel, right? But maybe not, because there's like 1,000 people maybe who live in that town. So what are the odds of that? So how do you write dialogue like that, where you don't want to you don't want to give anything away, but you also have to introduce these new characters and make them interesting, and not be just like bored by what are they talking about? Who cares? Maybe some people feel that way, but I didn't. I like the dialogue, the way it's written, and I like these characters. Owen guy's interesting too. I'd like to talk more about him, but I can't without spoiling anything.
You alive?
I don't remember doing that last time. I guess I didn't miss much.
That's a lot of them.
The first game was broken up into seasons.
Oh shit.
You started like in the spring or something. I was wondering if they were gonna do anything similar, but it doesn't. I don't think they are. Oh, repeatedly. Oops. So the first time you ever fight zombies in this game is with a character you don't even know. So that's interesting. Dodge it. Dodge it. So I did just play the first game recently. I guess it's been a year ago now. Oop. But I've been comparing just how the zombies are move and stuff, and they're a little bit different. Everything feels a little bit more purposely clunkier in this game. It's harder. It's harder to control, but like in a purposeful way. I don't know how to explain it. It feels less gamey. I think. Oh. I think they're trying to make it feel a little bit like grittier and more brutal and realistic and less gamey. Like every interaction is the same thing, and people come up to you and you press this button to dodge and this button to hit. It feels like they're trying to make everything feel just less video gamey, because if it feels video gamey, then it doesn't feel as gritty. I don't actually remember what happens next. Oop. I'll wait till I think these episodes are going to be a little bit longer, but that's okay. It's cool that I'm talking about the game the whole time and not just my dumb topics about like therapy and stuff. I like that. It feels a little bit more like a real Let's Play and not just a weird self-therapy session where I just talk about my terrible job and stuff. But I didn't like the way I looked when I watched the videos back. Because I was watching my Zelda videos and I thought, oh, you look good in those Zelda videos. But yeah, I'm gonna look like I don't know. It's harder to shoot in this game. In the other game I remember it was easier to just like aim at someone's head and shoot, but everybody's kind of like moving around, and I think that's on purpose. It's gotta be. That's why I didn't put the difficulty on super hard. Oh, I've never been in here. Seth. That's our Seth, right? WNW, what does that mean? I think it's Wednesday. So I've heard that in this game, I don't know if this is true, but there are missable cutscenes. That's always, I don't know, that surprised me. Because I think if a cutscene's missable, then it can't be important to the plot, and if it's not important to the plot, then it can't be super interesting, right? You don't, I don't know, you want everybody who plays the game and maybe who misses those cutscenes to still get everything out of it that they should. So maybe, I don't know why, I don't know how you could do that, but we'll see. I haven't come across one of those yet that are too obvious. There are those optional dialogue things, but that's different. That's just kind of... Okay. Sneaky, sneaky, sneak, sneak. Oop. It's going a little bit quick. I think there's another guy right there. He's coming. I never get scared playing games, but when I was playing this game a couple times, especially when you get to the clickers, they're freaky, man. I think there's only one guy here. I think I might end there. I don't know when the next cutscene. Clicky clack, clicky clack. Okay, I think that'll be it for today. I think when you jump over this, there's some stuff, so we'll do that tomorrow. Hopefully the episodes aren't like too short. I don't know. I want to get to a certain point today in my recording. And then maybe I could talk a little bit about it, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do 8 episodes today. But I hope you're doing okay, and thanks for watching. And see you tomorrow.